All right. As you see, I'm taking advantage of this lovely day here, so making a video here by the sea, or fjord if you will, and of course we've got to talk about this absolutely clown world that we're all living in. And I can tell you the program, and this target individual program, and to the general public, it's a social engineering program. It's just running a complete muck, and it's just going off the rails, becoming ever more ridiculous for every day that goes past. So, you know, I say I'm behind enemy lines. Well, it couldn't be more true. Every time I go anywhere, you have the Danish intelligence agency PET. They're literally following me with following my geolocation with satellites, and they are broadcasting synthetic telepathy to anybody and everybody who's around me, and anybody and everybody gets electronically harassed, and they are just it's all completely absurd and perverted, and obviously everybody has to blame me for it, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's everybody. So they are using me as a walking, talking base station. So they are following what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, and then they are commenting on what I hear and see. And anybody that gets into my peripheral will get electronically harassed through the synthetic telepathy means. While at the same time, the people who are getting harassed, they are not even allowed to acknowledge it. If I comment on the situation or anything that is being any of these electronic harassments, if I comment that to someone, they're not allowed to say anything, and they're literally being ordered by the same government who is harassing them to be quiet and to just blame me for it. And this is the way that they are trying to make it impossible for me to go anywhere, to be amongst people. And it is so next level absurd that you can't even imagine it unless you are witnessing it for yourself. And I mean, it's everybody who comes into my vicinity in any kind of way. And if they're not electronically harassing someone, they're always plotting against me, always asking of people to do this, that and the other, or they are asking of people to plot against me and to blame me for the things that I said are being used as, of course, as the justification for their plots. So it is so desperate that you wouldn't even believe it unless you see it. And they're still, of course, prohibiting me from selling my car and selling my graphics card. Since my last video called the illegal prohibitions and restrictions, they have allowed me to earn some money through my business again, but only because I put out videos of this sort that I made last time, and it's getting so much attention. I'm completely and utterly shadow banned on all social media, and the views and the searchability of my content is next to impossible, and the views are getting heavily suppressed. But I know I'm reaching many people, because even the United States government and the entire establishment, in fact, they are reacting to the videos that I'm putting out, and they are countering it. Now I'm just this bum walking around covered in my own filth again, and it just doesn't match up with their reality in any way, and this is obvious. And of course they are saying that I'm engaging in all kinds of sexual gay perverted sex acts with myself, of course without having any kind of evidence that is real evidence of me, at least. And it just goes on and on and on. The lies and fabrications that are being spun and perpetuated all the time in these regards is phenomenal. I'm the most persecuted person in the world as it relates to soft power. There's never been anyone in history that the Western establishment are conducting so many psyops against to the public at large. And this tells you how important this program is to them. They will do and say anything, and the only reason I'm not getting killed, I suppose, is because they don't want to make me into a martyr. And this is literally my day being completely and utterly sabotaged and persecuted by a conglomerate of governments and intelligencies, one of which is the United States government and its intelligence agencies who are leading this program. That tells you how much I'm up against as a single civilian person living in Denmark, and just doing the best I can to expose what is actually going on in reality, contrary to the clown world propaganda.